Good evening, everyone. It's wine o'clock again here at the Wineman's. Tonight's wine is from New Zealand, from Marlborough in particular. This is the Saint Clair Pinot Gris Rosè. In this video, I'm going to tell you a little bit more about this wine. I'm going to tell you about Saint Clair as well. We're also going to taste this and I'll tell you what it's good with. And so stick around, watch through the video. Don't forget to like and to subscribe and to leave a comment as well. So let's start with Saint Clair. In my opinion, and in many, many other people's opinion, the finest winery in New Zealand, bar none. Bob Campbell, one of the masters of wine, has also stated that. Now, they've been going since 1978, when Judy and her family got together and created the Saint Clair Winery, and they were based in Marlborough. Now, what they actually have done is expand gradually as they've made incredible wines. So they've had a number of different winemakers there. At the moment, it's Hamish. He's making some phenomenal wines. And he makes this particular Pinot Gris Rosè from a couple of selected vineyards only situated in Marlborough, where they control everything. They make incredible wines, which are absolutely delicious. They're very, very famous for their Sauvignon Blanc and for their Pinot Noir. And in this particular one, you've got 95% Pinot Gris and then 5% Pinot Noir. Now, let's have a look at the colour on this one while I tell you a little bit about how it gets the colour. So you may remember in previous videos that, or you may not, in case, go back and watch some, that wine, when it's squished, when the grapes are pressed, they always give a clear fluid. It's only when the skin contact is left in with that fluid that you get the colour. Now, in a rosé, it's very, very minimal skin contact. The interesting thing with Pinot Gris, it's also Pinot Grigio. And what it does is it develops as the vines mature and as the grapes mature and they get the sun, they get like a tan and freckles on the actual skins of the grape. So they turn from being a green skin grape into this light orangey type grape, which is almost bordering on a red. So it's quite interesting. And what you have to do is have very minimal skin contact with that. Otherwise, it does turn into a blush. But in this case, that's what we want. We want that blush characteristic. That also adds a little hint of spice to the actual balance and the palate when you're actually drinking it. I haven't tasted this one for quite a while, so I'm really interested to see what it's like. So now on the nose, classic. You know, you've got strawberries, you've got cream, you've got a little subtle hint of raspberry. Then that, zang, really, woohoo! The spice kicks in, coats the mouth, the acidity is rapier-like. This is a grade 2 in terms of 2 out of 7 in terms of the dryness base. So it is a dry rosé. There's hardly any sweetness there, but you do get the confusion with the palate where it's going, this is really fruity, really, really fruity. Is it sweet? No, it's 13% of, I believe, 13%, of course, alcohol for this one. And this is the 2019 vintage of this particular one. I mean, this is going to be great with grilled fish. It's going to be great with salad. Also be great with Thai food as well, or anything with a little bit of spice where you need a subtle lift. And ultimate refreshments. There won't get many better rosés than the Saint Clair Pinot Gris Rosè. Really, really recommend it. Still can get some in my rosé case for the month. So if you want to treat yourself, get some of this or get the rosé case for the month. That's it for tonight. Cheers.